This is what's up. It's the 8th month of the year. Maize harvested. We had maize this side, didn't even have time to document. We have bananas. We have the leftover from the maize we're supposed to grind and give to chicken, ducks and goats. Nothing goes to waste. This is part of our produce. Got several bags here. More to come. It's windy. In the last 2 weeks, I don't know how many kgs I've lost, but this garden just has a lot of rocks, and therefore I do not plant without removing most of them. We use them for building all the houses. We have used these rocks for the ground hardcore. I'm cleaning up this space. It's very fertile but very rocky, so I have to enjoy the fertility but remove the rocks. This morning I planted okra. I always believe I should not dig and not plant. And every time I find a purple plant, I transplant it here. My goal is that this place will be more green. Do you see all those piles of rocks? This is a work for 2 weeks. 2 weeks intense. 2 intense weeks. What have I got here? This is a watermelon. The reason why I'm working so hard here is I have watermelon going on, and because I'm a perfectionist as usual, I just won't let the rocks stay. So I remove rocks, I remove waste, and I leave the plant. This is a spice. It's called curry spice. Very, 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 very sweet smelling. Very sweet smelling, and a baby grew here out of it. How, I don't know. I think probably propagated through a seed. Yeah, and so the last 3 or so weeks of post-harvesting maize, I'm busy trying to just reclaim this land. This land was rocky. Initially, actually, was supposed to do a house here, so it was so rocky. But then, for me, what is a waste for one person, it's a goodie for me. This is my watermelon plant. Some are this size, others are bigger. So I am removing the rocks, and I'm going to use them to build a house. Yes, that's what I do. I use the rocks to build a house. These are my watermelon. This is my terere, what they call mchicha. So as I water, I also grow a bit of mchicha, terere, amaranthus, watermelon, my half-dead pawpaw. Half-dead because the sides are beginning to get some suckers, and the top will definitely die. Oof, all these rocks from this space. Trust me, everywhere you see rocks is just from the space it is lying on. My pawpaw plants, I hope to get greenery here. I need to put a lot of manure, remove a lot of stones. Sugarcane from last year. I used to have a water pump here, but the pipe from the well is right here, but the pumps got spoiled. This is a plantain I'm trying to also grow. Watermelon, an old amaranthus, old because it's a bit harsh. Oh, my pineapples are struggling. I use the heads to plant. I hope to one day eat my own pineapple, but I'm trying to sort them out. My tools of work, this is what I work with. Very manual. This is what I work with. Yeah, not bad. 1 year plus work. Not bad for my pineapple. So this is the first source of my water. The source of my water is this well here. It was the first original one. I've not used it for some time because the pump is there, but the control is not there. So tomorrow I have a target of finishing this small space, just where there is rocks. It's so much work that nobody will understand how much work you need to do on this space until you work. So just this small space here in the back, between the where you can see the bucket, the paper and the rocks. I hope to finish it morning hours, then water all these plants, all these pineapples. So I need probably another week, or let me say week, to remove the major rocky parts, but I can't finish this work. I probably need years. All these are watermelon, 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 watermelon. I need to count the number of plants, calculate the possible heads, so that I can know maybe the tonnage is just probably a quarter of an acre. Yeah, this looks like a quarter of an acre. So that I see what I can have. I will try and sell for myself, remove the middleman, because it's not much. If I give to a middleman, I make so much loss. I hope to also get my pump back, because I'm breaking my back carrying water with buckets and it's not good. I broadcasted millet. I can see some of them are growing. Recently we had a little shower, so I think the millet started growing. Yeah. And this is my tangerine. These are my flowers. That's my path towards the gate. Tangerine. More watermelon. A lot of weeding not done. Here is a forest I'm trying to create. I have 3 rows of trees. That space actually needs a tree. That space right there, here, the middle, that way. It needs a tree. And I'll probably do 3 rows are enough for now. And then all the marandas. Oh, cassava. A lot of it. I'm just cooking actually as I'm talking. Some of it is boiling. My daughter has eczema, so she doesn't eat wheat, so we do a lot of cassava and sweet potato. This is my waste hole where we burn off some things that we don't need. And these are my trees growing. These are my trees. These trees are about 4 years. 4 years. Yeah, and then every time I remove a big rock, sometimes when I'm digging, I can spend even 3 hours, and then that hole gives up a very huge stone, like those ones at the end there. I normally don't cover it up. I'll normally prepare it well, put organic manure, and then replant. These are baby watermelons, and then this is a plantain. Apparently recently where it was on a rock, so it wasn't growing well. These ones I planted last year after removing much stone. Most of the stone were there, right where you can see the neem tree, just right here where there's sand. But now I used all of it to build the pathways. So I use reduce, reuse, recycle is my standard. Reduce, reuse, recycle. Yeah, and so crazy. I can't add weight. I don't even have time because of a lot of manual work. But it's going down. Every day I work, I feel like I'm getting far better from where I started. And I hope now to go deep into understanding the business aspect of agriculture. These are my sweet potatoes. I have never tasted much of them because I don't even have time to put soil on them. They need a lot of soil to grow well. Those are a few bananas that I'm still watering. And that's why I need my pump back. I pray to get it this week. Yeah, that's my shed house. Not yet done, but it needs to be very comfortable. Yeah, that's what's up.